I claw at them, but the weird rubbery plastic is tough and thick, too thick for me to break into. As the room continues to vibrate with the grinding sound slowly increasing in pitch, I look around wildly for something, anything that I can use as a way of opening the fluid-filled bags. My eyes alight on a glint of gold near where I'd been sitting. I race back in an almost straight line to find it's a 3-pronged grappling hook, sticking up at an angle from the floor of the room, poking through the grating. It's oddly out of place for this strange room. That doesn't stop me reaching for it and tugging, but it's held fast. "No! Come on!" I yell hoarsely. I have to get the other women to safety, or at least out of the bags. Nothing has ever mattered more at this moment. With a shrieking groan, the gold hook tensions against the metal. I watch, helpless as the rear of the room is ripped away, and as it does, an incredible suction takes me too. Wind howls, whipping around my naked form, chilly fingers of ice exactly where I don't want them. Not that I have much time to complain, not when I see that I'm falling from the most enormous spaceship? It's not saucer-shaped, more like a flying house brick, slab-sided, matte black and lit with the strangest glow, lights undulating over its surface, pinpricks of blue, green, and red. It distracts me for all of a second, until the falling and the wind reminds me of my dire situation. I know I'm going to hit the ground. I know screaming won't help me, but I scream anyway, screwing my eyes closed as if that's going to cushion my brain hitting the rear of my skull. Out of nowhere, I'm hit hard in my side, knocking the limited breath I have out of me. Something has me, something dark, and something with claws that dig into my exposed skin. Regardless of the falling situation, I struggle against it, wriggling my goo-covered body out of its grasp. And I hit the ground with a thud, rolling over and over until I skid to a stop on my front. I don't have time to catch my breath. Sounds of beating wings surround me, and I flip myself over, frantically wiping evil-smelling mud out of my eyes to see if there are any escape routes. I'm in a ruined building. 3 walls are all that remain. The rest is open to the elements. The darkening sky above me roils with thunderous clouds. A lightning bolt illuminates the crumbling structure, and I can see I'm covered head to toe in black dirt. A further flash reveals a man standing above me on one wall, his huge wings outstretched. His eyes glow red. I shove myself backwards, away from him, just as another lands with a thump in front of me. He reaches out his black-clawed hands as he's joined by the first bad angel, their laughter echoing terrifyingly around the destroyed building. My body can't cope anymore. My eyes can't stay open. I'm not sure I even want to keep breathing, not when I'm about to be ripped limb from limb because I've fallen into a pit of hell. When the real darkness arrives, it's a blessing I embrace.
Jeer. I hear the fight long before I enter the lair. The roars of my younger warriors, the mercs, egging on whatever stupid dispute has resulted in 2 idiot males knocking the gack out of each other. It doesn't matter the mercs are the bottom of the pile in lair hierarchy. They have to adhere to the rules of the Legion no matter what. One of those rules is no unsanctioned fighting. That's confined to the training pits. It's the only way to keep 100 vicious males in line. What the vrex is going on? I growl at Kalos. The warrior leans against the wall outside, swigging from a long drinking vessel. He shrugs, shaking out his wings at me insolently. For my second in command, he's doing an outstanding job of not caring. I stride past him without a glance and enter the main hall. The long tables are pulled back and the benches tossed into a corner as the crowd of mercs surround the fighters. An older warrior with an enforcer band around his upper left bicep is taking bets on the winners from the newer mercs that don't know any better. A loud crunch and a roar galvanizes me. I leap into the air, my great wings beating down hard, the downdraft hitting the crowd below me like something solid. I land in the center and slam the winner to the ground hard enough that he'll stay down if he knows what's good for him. Get him to the healer, I shout at the 3 mercs nearest to the loser, who's bleeding heavily from various cuts to his head and torso. Fortunately for him, his feathers are intact. If they weren't...